Hey, welcome back to my new video. This is Easy Tutorials, and for those of you who are the first time in this channel, please consider subscribing. Today we'll be creating this. Before we start, I'd like to invite you to support me on Patreon. You can also get access to all my premium content. In this tutorial we'll be using the Easy Tools script, which is free to download. You can also download the complete template of this lower third animation, from the link in the description. So let's start. Create a new composition, and name it, Animation. I'm using a Full HD 1080 pixels preset, with 30 frames per second, and 4 seconds long. Create a null object, and rename it, Controller. Search for, Slider Control, and apply it. Select it, and duplicate it 2 times. Search for, Color Control, and apply it. Rename the first slider control, Main Width, and change its value to 625. The second one, rename it, Secondary Width, and change the value to 400. The third one, rename it Secondary Position. Also, rename the color control, Main Color, and change its color to any shade you want. I will use a goldish one. This will be the controller, which will help create unique lower thirds each time. Create a new shape layer. Click, Add, and select, Rectangle. Click on Add again, and select, Fill. Rename this shape layer, Main. Click on Rectangle Path 1. And unlink the size values. Select the controller layer, open the Effect Controls panel, and click on this icon to lock it here. Now, out-click on the size stopwatch of the main layer to open the expression field, and start writing this expression, x equals. Then grab this pick whip, and parent it to the main width slider. Add semicolon, jump to a new line and continue writing. Open bracket, x, comma, 100, close bracket. And click Await to save it. As you can see, this will create a rectangle with 100 pixels height, and the width that we put in the slider value. Select the main layer, and move its anchor point to the middle left. Open the scale options. Move to 1 second, and create a keyframe. Then, move back to the first frame, unlink the scale values, and change the X value to 0. Select both keyframes, and ease them. Then, open the graph editor and change the curve like this. Unlock this Effect Controls panel. Search for Turbulent Displace, and apply it to your main layer. Change the amount to 200. And the size to 5. Search for Directional Blur, and apply it to your layer. Change the direction angle to 90 degrees. And the blur length to 100. Search for Sharpen. Apply it, and change the sharpen amount to 325. Apply the fill effect too. Now, select the controller layer, and lock this panel again. Open the main layer options. Click on Effects, Fill. Alt-click on the color stopwatch. And parent this pick whip to the main color controller from here. Unlock the panel. Select the main layer, and duplicate it. Rename it, Secondary. Alt-click on the color stopwatch to delete the linking expression. Change the color to white. Select the controller layer, and lock its panel. Open Secondary Layer Options. Click on Contents, Rectangle Path 1. Alt-click on the size stopwatch 2 times and write this expression. X equals. This time grab the pick whip, and parent it to the secondary width slider. Add semicolon, jump to a new line and continue writing. Open bracket, x, comma, 60, close bracket. Click Await to save it. Select the layer and move its anchor point to the middle left. Open its position options. Change the Y value to 600. Alt-click on this stopwatch, and write this expression. X equals 760, which is its actual horizontal position, plus. Then grab the pick whip, and parent it to the secondary position slider. Add semicolon, jump to a new line and continue writing. Open bracket, x, comma, 600, close bracket. Click Await to save it. Now, you will be able to change the horizontal position using the slider. Select the horizontal text tool. Click on Center Text in the paragraph. And start typing your main text. I am using the Gotham font family, with a bold italic style, 50 pixels font size and white color. Align the text in the middle, then, use the up arrow key to place it a little upper. Open the text layer options. Click on Animate, and select Scale. Now, click on Add Selector, Expression. Change the scale values to 0. Open Expression Selector 1. Open Amount. Click on the Expression field, and type the expression that you can find in the description of this video. The expression will create this text animation. Bring this text layer on top of the main layer. Duplicate it, and place the new one on top of the secondary layer. Change its text size to 35 pixels. Change the text color to this shade of gray. Double-click it, and change the text with your secondary tagline. Open its position settings, and drag it down until it's in the center of the white background. Move to 3 seconds, grab this pick whip, and parent it to the secondary layer. This way, the text will move together with the secondary background shape when you use the position slider. Now we have to offset these layers, so follow my steps. Go to the beginning of your animation. Select the main text layer. Move 5 frames forward, and click here to change the layer start time. Select the secondary shape layer. Move 5 frames forward, and change its start time. Select the secondary text layer. Move 5 frames forward, and change the layer start time. Our lower third animation looks like this. But don't forget that you can always make it unique just as simple as this. Change the first tagline. Change its background width. Change the second tagline. And its background width too. Change its position to make it more interesting. And the main color too, to make it fit with your project. To complete our lower third animation, create a new composition. Name it lower third. And make it 8 seconds long. Bring the animation composition into it. Duplicate it. Move to 4 seconds. Change the top layer's start time. Then click here to time reverse layer. Let's see the final result. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial on how to create a brush lower third animation in After Effects. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button and comment. It would be great to know your opinions on my tutorials. Also, you can make requests for new tutorials on interesting effects or animations that you would like to learn. See you soon.